Hi guys, Carrie here. Hey, so I got my braces off today. Okay, the bottom is really flared out. This is nowhere near a done case. We got to do all the final tweaking, but yeah, see the bottom is really flared. And that was the problem and why my guy I've been working with for the last 2.5 years couldn't finish my case because he didn't know how to do that. So we're re-angling it now with Invisalign. Um, I'll tell you about that in a little bit, but getting the braces off today was horrible. I had a brand of bracket called Ice, and they only had the tools to remove the Damon ones. So, like, the brackets were flying all over the place and getting stuck in my hair. I really did want to record it at first, but like I said, I was kind of new to this dental office, so I didn't want to be like, can I make a video? I thought it seemed kind of weird. It's kind of awkward too at my age to kind of even ask that, but all right. I know some people had asked me if I could. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. So anyway, I got my 3D teeth flaring out. Yeah, lovely. Can you see how they're sticking out? Oh. So after I got the braces off, they cleaned everything up, and then they had that little Invisalign thing come in that sends the dry air throughout your mouth. And then they made me my first Invisalign trays, which are here. These are like the training trays or whatever, so I have a feeling they're going to do next to nothing. Kind of like, when you first get braces, they give you that little flimsy wire that doesn't do a thing, just to kind of get you used to moving around. But I've been used to being moved around, so I probably could have moved up a step on these. But I never really thought I was a legitimate candidate. Nobody else did either, so this is kind of crazy. I'm having a really hard time getting them in because of the flaring on the bottom. It's kind of a challenge for me. I'll see if I can get that in for you. Ah! Anyways, I failed Invisalign 101. I'll already tell you that. I could talk on it. Yeah, got that one in no problem. Now the bottom one's always a challenge because his teeth are so flared out. He's like, start in the front and press back. So that's what I'll do. Let's see if I can use this little cheater meter here. Oh, this is bad. Okay, it snapped in. Oh, I caught my lip on it twice today, so already one for traditional braces, -1 for Invisalign. The other thing I don't like about Invisalign so far is that I think one side's actually biting up higher than the other side, so it's kind of screwing with my bite. And the side of my jaw was popping a little after I started using it, so I'm trying to make a conscious effort to keep pulling everything forward. I know he really wanted to be conscious of my jaw, but this guy doesn't have the same TMJ training as the other guy I was working with, which in my case is not a good thing at all. But since he can fix the flaring, that's where we just have to go. I can always go back since we're working together on this case. Um, oh, pros for Invisalign is I can clean my teeth like normal. I can floss all the way, which I'm excited about that. The other thing is you can eat anything you want because you can take them out and you don't have to worry about, that nut might break or whatever. You can just eat whatever you want, which I love the idea of. um, So yeah, this is it. The first try of Invisalign. Now I have two starter tray sets, so I'll have another one in 2 weeks. I may try to make a video when I move up the next tray set, and then I go back in a month, and I guess I get 6 more trays at that time, so that there's very few appointments actually needed with this supposedly. So we'll see how it works for my case. I'm still utterly amazed that I was even remotely a candidate for this with the case I have. Yeah. So these teeth are flared a lot more than I ever thought they were. I think the brackets kind of covered that up for me. I'm not gonna smile real big anyway because the gaps are so big. It's like, ugh, no. And I really don't like this flaring on the bottom, and now it's like really noticeable. I kind of wish they just would have taken the springs out before they gave me the Invisalign this treatment because they would always go back and forth like that anyway. Flaring on the lips stopped a little because the braces I think were holding that out too. So that's a good thing. So anyway, that's where I am now. I'll try to come back to you. Right now I'm not a fan of Invisalign because it's messing up my bite, and because you can take it out, it's going to be harder. I'm going to have to discipline myself. With braces I didn't have to think. Yeah, they suck the first day or two after the first tightening or whatever, but you just got used to it and you did that. Now these I have to take out to eat, so now I got to remember to put them back in. So that's a whole nother can of worms. But anyways, have a great night, guys, and thank you so much for watching. Aloha.